I want to talk to you about a complicated situation. I had an agent pose at one of our AEP kickoff events, and that is when you have somebody that's a late enrollee for Medicare Part B. So they can get Medicare Part B during the first quarter of the year only. I always get asked, why is it only January, February, and March? No idea. It's called the General Enrollment Period, the GEP. And if you didn't get Part B when you were first eligible, you will get that penalty. It will stay on you for the rest of your life, and you can only enroll during that first quarter of the next year. Now, when you enroll anytime during January, February, and March, your plan is going to become effective July 1st. And everybody says, what's the significance of July 1st? Why July 1st? I have no idea. It seems rather random to me why they have to do that, but it is July 1st and you just have to memorize it. Now, this July 1st thing is a little zinger. If your client wants Medicare Advantage, you can't wait until July 1st until they have their Part B and then enroll them in Med Advantage. You'd have to wait till AEP. If you want them to have Med Advantage and they're a late enrollee, they're going to enroll Part B, January, February, and March. You are going to get that Medicare Advantage app taken with a July 1 effective date and submitted prior to July 1st so that it goes into effect on July 1st. If you miss that, which happened to me many, many years ago, the client said, let's do it anytime in July. We've already waited this long. You know, what's another month? She wanted to do it after July 1st, and I found out the hard way it was a no-go. Then we had to wait till AEP, and she couldn't get a coverage for 6 more months, which also gave her 6 more months penalty on the Part D. Okay, so let's talk about Part D. You know you can get Part D as soon as you have Part A, and I'm talking in this video about people that are getting late Part B enrollment. Hopefully they already have Part D, but they probably didn't. So now they go enroll for Part B during January, February, March, and their coverage will start July 1st, and they can get an MAPD, a Medicare Advantage. So you, the very smart agent, you're thinking you can't get Part D on July 1st. So if your client wants a Medicare supplement, if your client wants a Medicare supplement, they need their Part B, which is not going to be effective until July 1st. They can't get a Part D on July 1st because they are a late enrollee, and Part D late enrollees have to wait till AEP. Okay, so that's crazy because you're like, well, they can get an MAPD. Why can't they get a standalone PD? Because the government says they can't get a standalone Part D. So they could get their Medicare supplement or their Medicare Advantage effective July 1st. If they still need a Part D, they have to wait till AEP. And of course, that Part D penalty that accrues every month they're late keeps accruing for another 6 months because their Part D won't be effective until January 1st. So I'm sure this was an exciting video for you. This is really complicated. Like I said, it doesn't make sense. It's not logical. 1 + 1 = 2. You just have to memorize it. And if you make mistakes, you're going to cost your clients penalties that can accrue for the rest of their life. So if you're not 100% sure about these rules, please call Hague Rd Marketing. We're here to help.